Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, Lamal. But yeah, if you guys didn't see it, that new video essay on the 3DS and the E3s that happened that were uploaded to it and all that. If you're looking for a nice, weirdly specific video, again, that is up on YouTube. The first draft of that, the audio is a bit different. I honestly don't know if I made the audio better or worse with the redo and the redid pass, but if you want to see the first draft of it, that is available to everybody on Twitch now. So that is up. I don't think we'll be doing another compilation this month. I think the next Elden Ring compilation will come out probably at the end of August to include this next August stream. So the next video that will go up for subscribers to preview and then up to everybody eventually will be the next video essay, which is going to be about level design and theme parks if you're interested, since start of August tends to be the end of people's summer vacation anyway, so I figured that would be a good time to time the theme park one. Absolute cinema. It's hard for me to tell how videos are gonna perform, but it seems like so far the 3DS one is doing pretty well compared to especially like the last Elden Ring compilation and even the storytelling video. So far it's seeming like the more specific the topic, the more people are interested in it, because it's just like weird little things that people are like, hey, that applies to me, which I'm enjoying because I have a lot of other video ideas like that, and they're kind of the things I enjoy writing the scripts for the most, so I'm excited. I hope you all enjoy if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, sorry for not doing morning stream yesterday morning. It actually doesn't show on camera since I'm wearing like all black up to my neck. But I got a little sunburn. I got a little crispy at the pool party this weekend. And I was also very, very tired from the weekend plans. It was a lot of fun, but I was very tired, so I ended up sleeping in yesterday, and then yeah, so I was like, I might as well do the stream today. And as a reminder, there won't be a morning stream tomorrow because I have to like shift my hours around and work a little earlier tomorrow. Anyway, so there won't be a morning stream tomorrow. Our next stream will be Friday morning. I'm going to, for this month, try moving our Thursday night game dev and chill streams up to Friday mornings and see how that works. And I'm going to be pretty busy for most of the weekend, as well, so I'll be busy like Friday night, Saturday, and maybe part of Sunday, but if I have time on Sunday, we are going to squeeze in another Hades 2 stream because the new update for that dropped, and we haven't gotten like any of the new, or we started to get some of the new interactions that dropped with the characters, but I'm locked into playing it as like a dating sim. We're like near the end of an Olympus run, and we did rebeat the current Underworld run, so I'm here for the dating mechanics. I gotta see all the interactions. So even though we're doing well combat wise, I definitely want to dive more into like the cozier side of the new update for Hades 2 this weekend. But yeah, that is currently the plan. We are going to just chill with some Inzoi. Maybe we might browse some of the mods again. I did take a look at, they released the official modding kit and stuff, and I do want to try my hand. Despite being in game dev, I've never actually modded a game before. So I do kind of want to try that at some point, but I didn't do enough research over the past week on account of the sleepy. But we have been looking at some of the official ones. I know people were making mods beforehand on like other websites and stuff and downloading them like directly into the files. But we've been using the official like Inzoi toolkit to download a few things. There's not too much yet though. but we'll see if any new ones have gone up in the past week. I think the ones we did were we added some to make like the world have a bit more people in it, and some to like change like how the beach area looks. We added a dress for Peach that looks really cute. However, I think the material on the bottom is wrong because it's really like shiny and the specular value is a little off, I think. So I think something got messed up there. We added one more, I don't remember. And then we also gave the Rosalina's kid, Lumali. We didn't want him to— Mod's disabled! Well, the game's been updated since we've played. That's fun. Go to mods, installed mods in the lobby. So yeah, you can still install mods manually, but we've been using the mod browser to see. Let's enable them. That's pretty normal for when a game updates, but yeah, we gave Lumali some drip as well. I don't know if you liked him. Oh, this is the best one we got. Very simple hunger decay fix. This is the best one we got. Because even though the time spent like in a day is much longer than like Sims 4 or even just other life sim games, they get hungrier quicker, I swear. So yeah, just enable all of these again. But yeah, that's my favorite one so far, is the hunger decay fix. Bliss Bay is not a desert. Alter some of the weather. I haven't noticed too many changes, but it does seem cool. We got this cute dress, and we also got some gloves, because I remembered they don't actually have gloves in the base, in the official version of this right now. But let's browse a bit and see if other stuff has gone up recently. Ooh, all panels are customizable. Hold on, we can do a kitchen backsplash. I don't know how to use this, but yeah, go ahead and grab that. Oh my god, it's the shark plush. Yes. So we'll grab some visual ones. That's like a build mode. Why? This one took longer to install. This one took longer to install than the backsplashes. What in the world? Oh, okay. So people are starting to cook now. People are starting to cook. Looks like capybara statue. Oh my gosh, my partner loves capybaras. I don't like wearing hats a lot because they make me look extra ugly, and I already can't deal with that. But I do wear one. I have a pink baseball cap that he drew a little like sticker for it, and I ordered it. And it's been like my go-to hat. It has a little capybara sipping like a thing of strawberry milk. It's really cute. I gotta get the Who downvoted the capybara statue? We gotta get Minecraft torch. I mean pixel torch. Retro pixel style torch design. Who downvoted them? Is someone just going through and downvoting everything? Downvoting all of this guy's stuff? Maybe they're a horrible person, or maybe they're just getting doxxed. I don't know. American flag poster. Nah, I'll pass. Where are the Pride Month posters, though? Also, hello, Fluli. How are you? Ooh, the moon lamp. I got one of my friends this exact lamp. I got this from in college, and then like we were in animation class together, so we had like an animation project where everyone had to bring in like a standard object lying around their house, and then we had to model it and like texture and light it and do all of that in Maya. Because we learned each of those skills separately, but they were like, okay, apply all of those skills to like recreating stuff in a picture. So he brought this in, like the wooden stand I remember recreating. I must say, whoever made this, they did better than me. I actually was really good at making glass materials though. Like, it's a little more complex. So you would think I would then be like, oh, you understand the basics of like making like a standard wood or metal material then, right? I can attempt to. I can make a basic looking one, but I can't make them look as good as I like to polish up the glass materials. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm special. But yeah, people started uploading some stuff in the past week. Okay. I am thinking whenever I get around to checking out how to mod this stuff, because I'm pretty sure you can just do it in Unreal, but I don't know how to make stuff in Unreal. I might have to actually learn Blender for this. But my idea for what I'd first want to create, so we have the Mario girls in here. So I feel like I'd want to add Toad and Toadette to the mix. So whenever we get around to learning how to use the mod kit and learning how to like actually make mods for life sims and stuff, because it's like if I rage too much, worst case scenario, it's just a few circles that we can put on like someone's existing like humanoid body. But if I got really into it, there's other stuff like the little vests they have, their little diapers and shoes that we could mod as well. But that's what I think we would mod first. Alright, so that's just everything in build mode. About just mods in general. Is there more, okay, I guess mods is just for gameplay mods. Police career, realistic food, small talk fix, old school names, part-time job for teens. But they have to drop out of school. Burp quietly? Absolutely not. Gender neutral relationship terms. Oh, that's good. I might add that eventually. I'm curious to see if they put that in themselves. Okay, I think most of these, I mean, it makes sense. Gameplay mods are they're gonna take a while. They're gonna take a while to make. No NPC babies. Stop babies from ruining your neighborhood. Yeah, there's not a lot of just gameplay stuff currently. There are some new ones though. Some of these are new. What's always good heaven? Is it good karma? Prevents the world from being filled with unplayables. I didn't even think about that. If they can't ascend to the afterlife, but you can't play Ghost Zoids yet, they're just like taking up space. But I know they're going to fix that eventually because the afterlife is an actual thing they want to put in, so I'm not gonna override that. Okay, so we got some new stuff. I already forgot everything we got, but let's load back into the household, see how it's doing. So yeah, after this, I think they said the next big update would be sometime at the end of the summer here. And then they already planned their new, let me shift over here now that the sunlight's moving. But they already planned that the new area, which was originally going to be a cat-themed city, they said it's going to be more like a resort and vacation area now, which I'm excited for. So we will see that, but I think they pushed that part of the update up to back to like October. But there should still be one more sort of content update, big or small, between now and then. So this will probably be because there wasn't a lot of like actual content pushed for this content update. It was more the modding kit was the focus. So we will be switching next week to, there's a new Sims 4 pack that drops, and I don't think it's worth the $40 they're charging. But I do want to keep up with Sims 4 packs now that I've gotten like most of them. So I will get the new Sims 4 Fairies pack, and we will apply that to our Sims 4 characters and stuff, and update the lore for that as well. Starting next Monday, and we'll play that on Mondays for the rest of the month. Oh, it's paused. I was like, why are they so like in depth? Oh my god. Cat sitting duty. Oh, the poor baby. I hope they're feeling better. Dogs are nasty, except the cute ones. It was Yoshi's birthday this weekend. I think he turned 11, my parents' dog. And we had like the 4th of July party like the day after. So I think every year when my parents hold that 4th of July party, Yoshi genuinely thinks like everyone's there for his birthday. He gets so happy. He was just running around smiling, perving on everyone. Why did Lumali— wait a minute, Lumali changed out of his shirt, right? No, the texture's not showing up. Lumali, put on your shirt. I made him a very good shirt, a very good outfit, and he changed clothes. Where did it go? I worked very hard on the outfit. Once we see where his outfit's at, then we can look. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's what I gave him to wear. That's more like it. You're gonna wear your outfit and you're gonna like it. Be confident. I hope you're confident, yeah. Alright. Okay, oh yeah. So Daisy's still in jail. I had her assault like an old person, I think. But they kind of forgot— they forgot about her. It was cool. They did have like some new tasks for like things you can do in jail. Kind of like a career thing, but you're in jail. The only problem was it was bugged. I think they were supposed to give her some stuff and let her out occasionally to do stuff. And they didn't. So I'm pretty sure they've just forgotten about Daisy in jail. So hopefully. So yeah, we may not be able to play much of this again until the next update. God damn! I do worry about having someone fix this. Just replace it. Alright, let's find our build mode stuff. What did we make? So we did what? Backsplashes and a few goofy items. Furniture. Other? How do I find our modded items? Oh, capybara. Where to put capybara? I feel like they should like be the guardians of the hallway. Put one there. Put one over here. Oh my goodness. That's a good cappy. That's a good cappy. Is there a way to just see? I wish there was a way to just see the modded stuff. Do they have any stuff in their inventory? They do not. I think what we had torch, pixel torch. What room could use some lighting here? Perfect, perfect. And then to top it all off, we need the we need the plushie. Oh, it won't let me just put it on the table. Let's put it in one of the bedrooms. That one's a little cramped, so we'll go over here. It won't let me move it up, huh? I need people to interact with the shark. Want to place it on the ceiling. What's this kind of as a toy? Maybe like children can use it. We'll just put right there in the middle of the room. It's important. Yeah, can you share concerns? Oh, it's like a teddy bear. So we can talk to the shark. Oh, what happened to the trophy? Nobody understands me. Baha shark. Oh, those Cappy statues are magnificent. What's he trying to use? Oh, we had the backsplashes too. Wait a minute. We gotta make this place a home. Category. Do we want it to go all the way to the ceiling, or no, I don't think we do. So we need medium. Gotta move that down a bit. Oh wait, maybe I do want it all along this corner. Maybe I do. Okay. Let me redo this. No, I don't. No, I don't. We'll just line everything up a bit better. It's so hard to customize anything. I get so picky. I should do more build mode stuff in here though. Usually I don't, because I'm like, I feel pressured. I'm like, I'm a level designer, so I can't make something ugly. So I get scared to use new tools and look stupid. But I do enjoy just like interior decorating in life sim games a lot. Okay, now how do we customize your material? Oh wait, that's the wrong... I didn't mean to do that. No. I meant to click on the wall. Oh god. Ooh, we do have some options here. Nice, nice. Yeah, the graphics are pretty nice for this. I thought it had some tiling options too. I want like a pink tile. Plywood, painted wood. Maybe painted wood. Ooh, gray oak wood. But like if we made that pink, maybe? The weathered? The weathered doesn't look bad. Let's try the weathered, but like a very light. I'm almost thinking like the cherry trees in Minecraft. Yeah, I don't want it to be too like neon. Yeah, maybe just weathered wood. Or we could do... Oh no, he's a little too close. Yeah, I was almost thinking, I swear I saw something that looked like more tiled. Or I guess we could lower the pattern scale, that might help. That might have been what I thought it was. We might be able to kind of dupe it so it looks a little more like tile. If we up the gloss on it. I think we could dupe it that way. So if we did that here. Pattern scale down, that up, go pink. Why is it lining up 1-to-1 though? Ah, that's bothering me. Guess pattern scale 8 will do. I wish, yeah, it doesn't let you just like copy them. So would I have to just, what did I do? I didn't mean to do something. I just took you, could I just like, okay, that's how we do it. Let's delete these. I wish they could tile a bit better with the pattern, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. So we have a little backsplash now. Oh, do I want to put more just props down? I do want to just work on customizing these areas a bit more. They just look like they have a lot of kitchen. A pile of gold. Ah, that's what you need for every kitchen. Yeah, those are more like bathroom things. So I think maybe eventually we'll move some of these Sims out into a house. Zoys. Some of these Zoys out into a house of their own. We'll see how I feel on the color. We might darken the color too. But let's see. It's the middle of the night, so I'm just gonna speed things up for everybody. Then I really wanted to see if we could repair Pauline and Daisy's like romance. I think the shark might be getting in the way of stuff. Rosie! Yeah, I wanted to focus on Pauline and Daisy's romance, but we might not see Daisy until next update. We could find, I do want to have like Rosie have a lot of kids and see like how the kid progression works over time, but there haven't been any like new updates, or like we don't have any mods for how kiddos work, so right now I think we're good. We could have Peach try to find someone, but she's been like so unlucky in love. Yeah, we'll wait till they all go to bed. How you doing, Daisy? There's also this other dude in here, yeah. But we can't talk to him because we're in jail, so we're not supposed to do anything, but they... Or wait, get out of jail. Home free. Home free. My god. Why can't they just let her out normally? Go home, Daisy, go home. I almost want to have, can we have Pauline and Daisy go on a date? They might say no, so their romance is technically low, but I catch them flirting with each other so often. Right, Pauline, you make the first move. Plan date together. I know you just got out of jail, but consider. She's okay, she's insulting her. Bold, bold way to ask your crush out. Were we in that kind of relationship? Oh. Oh, do you want to know my boxing techniques? I think it can be saved. I think it can be saved. Can someone turn that TV off? Okay, she likes that, she likes that. We should have a coffee break. You should play Enjoy. Build trust. Compliment the outfit. A peer. Wow. Peer zone. Turn that TV off. Lumily. Turn that off. You don't have to go to school. Concentrated. From watching the debate channel. It's in the other room. What are you talking about, Pauline? Something reeks? Is Daisy farting? Oh, she's hungry again. Something reeks. Okay, it's not either of them. Lumily, if you don't get up and turn off that... He's late for school too! Oh my god. Go to school! That's right! We're worried Lumili's gonna become like his father. If you missed it, Lumili's father's out of the picture because he was cheating via text message with 3 women. So Daisy and Rosalina are actually best friends now because Daisy took care of the issue by running the dad over with her car. Lumily never... I think it was while Rosie was still pregnant, actually. So Lumily never met him. But he's starting to act like him. But also starting to act a bit like his Aunt Daisy. Like, he wants to, I think, become a hacker. Go to a life of crime. Go to take a taxi. What are you talking? I don't remember if this was always here, but I like the positioning of this West Side Hustler. For if they have any plans currently. The UI is like not horrible, it's just I think people are so used to like Sims 4 UI, which is kind of horrible at times, that learning a new one takes a bit of practice. Took a taxi to attend scheduled event. But yeah, they have more pop-ups. These pop-ups, if you saw my tutorials video, you know how I feel about tutorial pop-ups, but at the same time, I've worked on several games that have done that. I haven't put in a lot of tutorial pop-ups. Actually, no, I have put in tutorial pop-ups on like some unreleased stuff. But then there's been instances where I didn't put in tutorial pop-ups and I was like, I should have. I should have, because now it doesn't read clear. But yeah, my main thing with them being like, if it's a big paragraph, I'm not reading all that, which Sims 4 is guilty of too many of those. This is nice though. It pops up when the event occurs. Ooh, skip until your Zoe is back. Like, that's new. I think that's brand new. And I didn't know about that until now. That's a good use of tutorial text. It's still funny, the tutorial video is still like the most popular one ever on the channel still, and I'm glad. For a first video essay, I definitely was ambitious with it and very clickbaity with the like, it sounds like I'm very firmly like I never want to read anything in a game, and some people did leave like hate comments and they're like, just learn how to read, are you stupid? And some people started to leave hate comments, but I left them up because they went back and edited and they're like, okay, I actually watched the video and listened to you, and I realized that it was just like a clickbaity start and you were actually trying to just talk about how much you're okay with text if used properly in games. But I guess I've been it's hard. YouTube, you have to be a bit like clickbaity for, right, to get people to do it, but then I'm like, I don't want people not watching. Like, technically I get the view count for the video if they leave it on in the background, but I don't want them to not be watching the video because they're too busy leaving an angry comment. Like, I want to have a discussion with people about something, so I definitely need to, there's like a fine line of getting people's attention but then being like, hey, I don't want to be like a rage YouTuber. Like, same thing, I don't want to be a like rage streamer or stuff. I just want to get a conversation started. I think, is this new for Karma? She has this evil do you guys see Daisy's icon? She has an evil aura around her. Everyone else is neutral. I want to get Pauline's karma up still. Let me check out her, her karma's just neutral right now. I want to have someone with max good karma and max bad karma, so Pauline will have to, improve her karma. I hope they had more ways to improve your good karma. Right now it's kind of like, if you want to, I know they already have plans to like ruin your karma more, and right now it's like being mean and committing crimes, which is kind of more fun to do. Good karma is kind of like you have to just be nice to like every single random person and hit like the same 2 different like being nice interactions, and that's not as fun as punching an officer in the face and then killing someone with your car. I think games like, I know that was a complaint some people had about like Red Dead, is like they're like, oh, the only way to do good karma is to pick boring options and be nice to people, but I think Red Dead 2 expanded on it and made it feel like not just being overly nice to people, but actually going out of your way to create good in the world, um and putting in the extra work while still being rewarded for it in the karma system. So that's what I'm hoping Inzoid can do, is like have some options, like almost like side entire things you can do, like start up a charity maybe, and get to customize that like you would a club in Sims 4. Or have like a friend, maybe actually have clubs play a part in it, and have positive karma actions be a part of that. If that doesn't end up being a thing, I would say I should mod it, but creating gameplay systems is not my forte. But maybe, who knows, maybe I'd be pushed to learn just to help spice things up in here. But I kind of want to put faith in the devs because this is very early access. I know a lot of people have already said their piece on Inzoi and kind of called it there. They're like, Inzoi's bad because it's realistic and because there is generative AI use in the game. But I've been curious because they've been using it as like a tool and a way for players to interact rather than actually just mass generating content and that's all you do in the game. So it reminds me, if I think it could be used like the way that Suck Up uses it, where you talk to characters using it, and it's a way to enhance the game mechanic, not just pump out a fully AI generated game. It's as close to ethical as you can get. And they seem very active with their community for Inzoi. Oh my god! I told you to turn off the TV! Oh, Lumili's booking it. Okay, everyone left. That's good. How long will it take for the officers to get here? Actually, where is... So they're all out there. Where's Lumili? Oh, he left their ass behind. He's gone. He left his mom behind. He didn't care about anyone in the family. He has good survival instincts, better than his dad, and I'll give him that. That must have been a frightening experience. Please check on your family at home and ensure everything is safe. Okay, now he's excited. Perfect play. He's thinking... He immediately forgot about the fire got overridden by... He's thinking about his pro gamer skills and that outdoes the fire that just happened. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. I'm about to remove all the electronics out of this house if no one can behave. But let's see. I'm only gonna stream for like another half an hour today. Keep it short, because I want to clock in a little earlier to work today as well. I've been busy. So if these morning streams are a bit shorter this month as well, I do want to kind of dive back into like pushing them a bit later, as late and like kind of as close to the start of my workday as possible, because I think that's when some more people start to wake up too. But yeah, for now, for like this week, they'll probably be a little shorter so I can get some work done earlier in the day. But what were we doing? Pauline. Alright, go flirt now. Make effort to be together. There's no better time to do that than after a fire. That's how it worked out for Patrick and Eggman, actually. They got engaged like right after the house caught on fire. Lumley, get to bed. It's 10 p.m. Share views on romance. Okay, okay, they're getting along. Romance, romance. Find some similarities. You've both met Mario before. That's pretty cool. Anything different today? Another I wonder. A dirty joke. Tell a dirty joke. Oh no, 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 wait, she's hungry. Scratch that, scratch that, scratch all of that. You're about to say some crazy, crazy mean shit. Go, oh my gosh, she's starving. Make food though. You have time to make the meal. Stop talking about memes. You're gonna starve to death. Actually, do you think I bet Pauline would like memes actually? Knowing that she's actually like friends with Donkey Kong now. Like there's so many Donkey Kong memes out there. She probably loves them. Wait, she has food. She has food. She just didn't. Wait a minute. Pauline. Eat the food. Eat the food. She just didn't eat it. That looks delicious, though. Look at that egg. Look at that egg. I know they're just like textures of food, but so far I do like the cooking in this game a lot. Sims 4 kind of has the most cooking options, so like recipe amount wise, and like especially the newer family recipe thing. That thing has been like so fun to do in a Decades playthrough. And there's a lot of cooking mods out there too, but the actual cooking animations and sound effects, weakest out of all 4 Sims games. Like I enjoy the cooking in Sims 1 even just because the knife sound effect is so loud. And it's the same trick every time. The food like instantly goes bad, but you know what? There's character in it. There's like, it gets very worn out very quickly in Sims 4, I think. And like half the time what they're making does not look like the final product at all. So I really like the cooking in this game, and I hope it gets expanded on even more. Oh my gosh, she's gonna play b-ball. Yes, Daisy! Daisy! Okay, she's done. She's done playing b-ball. She's had enough. Did you just get a cup of... Oh, it's a water purifier. Okay. I thought it was a Keurig. So I thought she just got a cup of boiling hot water and just chugged it. Try to find similarities. Who are you talking to? Okay, Daisy has... So she's best friends with Rosie, right? She also has a slight connection with Peach. So who's she gonna flirt with? Ooh, Daisy! Did I give her this outfit? I don't... Did I give her this outfit? She's a... What's with the goth outfit? Did I do this? She looks great. She's flirting with Peach. This is horrible. Kiss her on the forehead. The drama, this is so maybe this is what corrupts Peach. She's the other woman. Oh, the pieces are coming together. Peach and Pauline were never fighting over Mario. It was always over Princess Daisy. Oh my god, she won't talk to her. She won't talk to her. Ooh, what are they making? Ooh, Nucci good. Janky Doo. Explain how stairs can be dangerous. Lumily. Who are you? Who do you think you're talking to, Lumily? Because they're having a conversation. Oh my, Peach. She may have just. I think we just got flashed by Peach. The dress might be. The dress might be a little short. Oh no, their stuff went down though. Huh? I might have seen Peach's peaches. Not really, it was just like her panties, but it caught me off guard. Okay, don't kiss on forehead yet. Or wait, we need to be BFFs with Rosie, right? How do we do that? Or wait, we already did that. Or maybe our relationship went down? I don't have time to think about that. Oh my god, she's bombing with Peach. Jesus. Daisy stresses me out so much. She has been the most fun to play in Inzoi so far though. Wants to sing. Everyone but Pauline be wanting to sing, I swear. It's 2 AM. It's 2 AM. Everyone just go to bed. I'm tired. Everyone go to bed. Actually, are these all their like summertime outfits? I forget what I gave them for summertime outfits, but they all look good. She is not listening to anything he's saying. Bro, he's just yapping. She wrote a postcard to someone? To who? Daisy's... I don't know who Daisy wants to kiss. I think she wants to kiss everybody. I think she just wants to kiss everybody. She wants to punch cops and kiss girls. You know, I think she's kind of the perfect character to have in Zoe. Daisy can write. It's probably just like a picture. She just drew like the No, don't talk in a self-centered manner to Peach. You have no game, Daisy. Wants to get a tan. Ooh, how do we get a tan, actually? I should look even more attractive. It doesn't say I want to look good. I should look even more attractive. How do I get a tan? Do we go to the beach? I didn't know you could just get a tan. Maybe we should ever go to the beach. But yeah, Daisy probably just drew like the little Roblox face, just like and sent it to someone. Wish for colleague not to get a promotion. Jesus Christ. Here's the thing, I think Inzoi, like, I think it has a decent setup base-wise right now. Like, for me, what's important in Life Sims is everyone focuses on the customization portion, right? You want to be able to do your own challenges, to live your own life. That is very, very important. But I also think what, like, makes Sims special and stuff, and people's favorite mods for it are, like, the random things that happen. That's why some stuff like that's why Tomodachi Life became so popular, is it's actually something where you have very little influence on them. They come to you with their problems and they live their life. You just kind of manipulate a few things here or there, but it's really just like watching an active train wreck that you have very little input over. So for like these random like weird things that happen, every time I see them doing something and actually hover over it, it'll be like computer, and my mind's thinking like, oh, she's just playing video games. That's what they always do in Sims 4. But sometimes you'll hover over it and the interaction will be like, no, she's like leaving hate comments on somebody's LinkedIn, you know? Like something insane like that. But I do hope there's something maybe more in the actual animations and going on in the actual game, or like there were repercussions. Like maybe she randomly does that and we get a pop-up that's like Daisy's like become, you can have enemies in like at work now, work rivals in like Sims 4. Maybe there's something similar where you do like these interactions harassing somebody online and then they actually become like a real life enemy that shows up in your life. I think the fear with like random things like that is like if you're trying to have your sim like live a good life and then they start randomly doing this horrible stuff, the more consequences to that random stuff, like the more punishing it will feel. And I think especially the audience Inzoi's trying to go for is people that want to live their perfect little life, not necessarily the random stuff. So that stuff might appeal more to like the Sims fan base, but people that want to play Inzoi for like the GTA 5 of it all might be like, what? This isn't fair. So it's definitely a balance, but I know for me personally, Daisy, you have no riz. Oh my god, Daisy. Build trust. Win her back, Daisy. It just went negative for the hearts. Oh my god, Daisy. Save this conversation. She has no riz. She has no riz at all. That did well. That did well. Hey, hey. Ask. Oh, you have to ask people on a date before you plan the date. I didn't know that. That's new information for me. Daisy, you're fumbling the bag. I really wanted her to get together with Pauline. I think I'll still try to I'll try to do this as a love triangle. And then Rosie's just... Utilities have been charged. I ain't paying all that. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, she fumbled. Frustrated by the unbridgeable gap in our opinions, the realization itself was even more disheartening. Eee. Eee. Left wondering if we had always been this way. The conversation felt too distant and too shallow. Okay, so that's not great. What about Pauline? How do you feel about Pauline? Oh, she feels very look at all of this. She feels very mixed about Pauline. How do you feel about Rosie? Agreed to call each other best friends. That seems we agreed we'd refer to one another as best friends. Interesting. Well, Daisy might not she's not pulling any bitches today, but we're setting up a love triangle now. We're setting up a love triangle. I see the vision. I see the vision. This will set up Peach's insecurities, and this will have her kind of deep dive. Eventually, I want her karma to tank too, but I want there to be more options in the game before that happens. Or the vision I have for this is like she eventually does catch feeling for Daisy on her end, but at that point Daisy and Pauline are already a thing, so Peach like starts trying to become like Pauline. That's why Peach is a pop star in Miitopia. She like loses her sense of identity in this quest for the booty. She loses herself, and that's how she becomes the most OP and toxic character in our entire Sims and Me channel universe. It was a love triangle. Oh my god. Oh, she's missing work. She's late to work. There she goes. We're gonna break her. We're gonna break this woman. But yeah, I think this game just needs a lot of time to cook. I was kind of organizing my stream or my video essay ideas for like the next year. Mostly based on that poll I did like way back in like the first months of the year, asking you guys which ones you were interested in. I think I want to hit all of those topics that I had asked about, but more like seeing where the demand lies is the order I'm doing them. But yeah, we'll definitely, I think I will do a whole, like, channel lore recap sometime before whenever we have a release date for... Oh my god, that was loud. Whenever we have a release date for Tomodachi Life is probably when I will make that video, because we'll need to recap everything. They're having good dreams, yay! But yeah, I was also thinking for the holidays, I was like, well, what should I do for like the holiday video for December? And my thought has been like maybe doing like a review of kind of all the games we've played on stream for the year, but reviewing them in terms of like what type of dessert they would be. And right now, I feel like the best way to describe Inzoi is like Inzoi versus Sims 4 right now. Inzoi's like store-bought, like the safe to eat cookie dough stuff. So it's like eating raw cookie dough was already a popular thing, but they're like, hey, we made like this safe version for you to eat, and we've slapped like a bunch of brand labels onto it. And stuff, and it tastes good, but it's not baked, right? It needs time to cook, and there's only so much you can eat store-bought safe to eat cookie dough before you start to like get tired of it when new flavors come out of it, or like limited editions or spin-offs of it. Like, it tastes good, it's a good reason to come back, but it's not really part of your like everyday routine necessarily right now. Sims 4 is more like true homemade raw cookie dough that might not be safe to eat. Um, but like it's kind of like whenever I make cookies, I always get a taste of the cookie dough. Like, it's old faithful. It's always been there. Also needs more time to cook, even though it's been over a decade of The Sims 4. Also needs time to cook sometimes, because every time they make an expansion, it breaks the game. So if compared to other Sims titles, it does, despite having the most work, feel the most unfinished still. But there's a lot more variety to it. There's a lot more you can do with it, and it feels a lot more authentic currently. But it is raw, true raw cookie dough. So with Sims 4, it's like there's a lot of good you can have, there's a lot of variety you can have, but you also risk salmonella. You risk your game just like corrupting its files, even if you don't use mods. You risk being excited for an expansion pack just for it to ruin your game and cost $40, right? So there's a lot more risk, I feel, right now with something like Sims 4. And all that. What is Daisy? Is she going back to jail? Oh no, that's just her PJs. I thought she was just gonna go back to jail, truly. Okay, Peach is at work. Okay, Peach is not having a good... Oh! She's not having a good day at work. Maybe she's already breaking down. But yeah, I already came up with a fun analogy for what type of cookie Elden Ring would be, but I will leave that for the holiday video. I gave this microphone so that Peach and Pauline could use it, but it do be annoying me how much everyone uses this mic. I'm starting to get sick of it. This Zoe seems to like singing. That's nice. Oh my gosh, this outfit's so cute. God, that's a lot of screaming. But yeah, I think it's approaching 9:30 for me, and I do want to start work a little bit earlier, so I think this is a good spot to call it. Even though not much actually happened, I'm happy to see more mods going out through the modding kit, through Inzoi. I definitely want to, again, whenever we learn how to do mods ourselves, Toad and Toadette may join the lineup at some point this year. But I do need to take the time to actually figure all of that stuff out. But I'm gonna keep up with Inzoi as it updates. I think especially if you like watch these and you watch like the other Sims games VODs and you watch like the Miitopia VODs and stuff, Inzoi probably feels like the least chaotic and the most like may look the most boring to them, but I think there is a lot of potential here, and I do like how much they're interacting with the community to keep it like that, and to kind of keep it for cool stuff, and to grow and like a lot of places could make the mistake of being like, well, we don't want any criticism whatsoever, so we're just gonna be heads down and then release a product that people don't want. But they've been really open to feedback. They've been really clear about like the generative AI stuff, and they've tried to set like those ethics for it in place and stuff, and address like the negative feedback to that. They've been clear about their milestones, and they've just been like posting a lot of goofy like dev stuff as well, and trying to make that community with their creators. So that's the direction Sims 4 has taken in recent years, and that's kind of like reshaped my opinion on it a bit to be a little more positive. I've been really excited for Pair Lives because they've been doing that for this from the start. And they're not even in early access yet. That happens at the end of this year, I believe. So we will also be checking out Pair Lives on the channel when it comes out. So I know especially YouTube will have like a big like Inzoi versus Sims 4 versus Pair Lives, like which one's better, and people will usually just pick one that they're instead of fairly comparing all three. A lot of people will have like a favorite one clearly from the start and just absolutely trash the other two, but that's not really what I want to do on the channel. I want to keep up with all of these like life sim competitors and the Sims 4 as is, and kind of just see how they grow over the next few years. So if you're happy with these chill streams, they're gonna be here on the menu for a while. I'm liking getting up in the morning and doing these extra streams more than we were trying to do some like after work evening streams, but I tend to end up canceling those altogether more and being really out of it at the end of like a long work day. So yeah, if you've been enjoying these VODs, if you've been enjoying the morning streams, then I think they'll be here to stay. That being said, no morning stream tomorrow. I've got to work different hours tomorrow anyway, so I'm not going to try to squeeze a stream into that, but we will be doing a game dev morning stream and trying those out this month, seeing if I like those more than the game dev evening streams. On Friday, we have a sandbox kind of thing going in Unreal 5 in their Lyra template. We're remaking some arenas from Kid Icarus Uprising. If you just saw that 3DS video, you may be a fan of the 3DS, so that may be familiar to you, but I'm remaking some of those arenas in Unreal Engine 5 currently, and I want to do it. We did like a destructible and chaos system pass on a map, the Spiral Tower map, but I want to go back to the other map we did. I think it was the Forgotten Fortress, and do a destructible pass on that as well. And do a bit more playtesting on both, and then next weekend I think we're going to actually start concepting a third arena to remake as a part of that. So more game dev stuff coming. Hopefully I'll get around to some Hades 2 at the end of next weekend. I do have a very busy weekend ahead of me, but hopefully near the end of it, either Sunday night or maybe even Sunday later afternoon, should be able to play some Hades 2 at some point. But there's a dab for you, Fluid. I hope you all have a great day. If you haven't seen it yet, again, there is a new video essay up on YouTube for you guys to watch. And I will catch you all on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody.